Mark, had a little bit of time now to look back at the Ebbsfleet game and how it all went. How do you reflect on that long game of football?
It's a game. Of course, we should win the game. I mean, it's we score a good goal, brilliant goal. Can't really see Ebbsfleet scoring, and we make another mistake. So that's our Achilles heel at the minute. So it's. I think for us, we've got to try and get the second, third goal. So we're not, those mistakes are not killing us at the end of the game, because as a game we should quite clearly win.
So you touched on it there. I've been at games and you've had multiple times this season where you have been in the lead and dropped that lead. How much of a frustration is that for you? And is it something that you can change in terms of the players' mindset and how they go about the game?
I think it's a mental thing now. It's a mentality. It's a winning mentality that makes sure you get it over the line, get the 3 points. We've thrown so many points away, but it's just individual errors that are defensively, as a group, defensively hurting us, and we could have easily 15 more points. But it's where we are at the minute. We got to just keep the scoreboard ticking, adding points, and see what happens.
Do you think it's just a case of momentum then, that actually if you do start getting those late goals, those solid wins, that current courage and confidence will come?
Well, to play the way we play when we dominate the ball, we've got plenty of courage, because we ask players to take the ball in really tight areas. And I think if you listen to their manager the other night about what he said about us, about how good we were with the ball, it shows you've got tremendous courage in the group. We've just got it's just a mentality thing. It's not a coaching thing now. It's about making sure we get over the line. But even better is make sure you score the second goal, because we had a couple of great chances to finish the game off, and we didn't hit the target or pick the wrong finish. So if we can get that, then we'll be fine.
In terms of the squad available, obviously Pedro Borges left just a few days ago and went back to the parent club. In terms of your squad, are you going to look to replace him directly? He's quite a hard player to replace, I guess, because he can play in multiple positions. Yeah,
we've got a few of those. Pedro did well for us. Exeter want him back to have a look how he's progressed. Listen, we're always looking. If we can find quality that can improve us and kick us on, of course we're going to look. But the recruitment's really hard, and everybody's after the best players, and usually the teams with the most money end up with the best players. So we have to look at it more organically and try and find little nuggets that are on mind, and there's some out there that we're keeping tabs on. So interesting.
Is this time of year particularly hard to actually get those correct players in? Because I'm guessing a lot of them will have already gone to other clubs or will have embedded themselves into different squads.
Yeah, the transfer window, we don't abide by that, because we can sign players most of the season. There's more players becoming available now, certainly from league clubs, but you then have the stigma where they don't want to drop into the non-league or national league. And then there's a pecking order, which we're aware of. But no, we're happy with where we are. If we can add one or two along the way, then great.
A Friday night game under the lights. Do you quite like Friday night football in terms of particularly a home game? What's the atmosphere like? Is it any different to how it would be on, say, a Tuesday or a Saturday?
I can't remember the last time I played on a Friday night. Certainly not played here, have we? I can't remember the last time that I played on a Friday night. So I can't really comment on that. But it'd be interesting to see. The fans have really got behind the team, at home, and I'm sure that'll continue tomorrow.
You touched on the fans there and the home support. How key is that to help you through this rough spell you've got going on at home at the moment? Last season, so consistent, you picked up so many points. This season, it just hasn't clicked at home yet.
No, we've dropped too many points at home, but it's such a rough spell that if we win tomorrow, we're in the playoffs. So it's a really rough spell. But the fans are behind the team at home. We just got to make sure we finish one of these games off, and if we can get two or three up, and it becomes more comfortable. Where when it's 1-0, it's like you're thinking one mistake and we're concede a goal. So listen, we know what we've got to do. We've got to go and do it.
Gateshead, for most of the season, have been remarkably impressive. Obviously, they've lost 3 on the bounce now. Can you actually read anything into that? And how impressed have you been by them this season, given that they obviously have a new manager coming in only in October?
Yeah, they play a brilliant brand of football. Total domination of the ball. They take risks. But they've lost some players over the last couple of weeks. I think, again, the pecking order, the chain. If clubs come for their players, they have to sell them or let them go. So, but no, the way they play is really difficult to play against, and you have to get your press right. You have to make sure you're spot on out of possession, and then you got to try and implement our game on them if we can.
What type of game do you expect then? You said they like to dominate the ball. Obviously, you like a lot of possession yourselves.
Yeah.
What type of game are you expecting?
I think it'll be a technical game. I think there'll be a lot of good football. Two decent teams. So, looking forward to it.
Your squad, very quick turnaround. You wouldn't normally go Tuesday, Friday night. Have you managed to pick up any knocks from Tuesday that are going to impact the squad, and who's available?
We've got one, as you'd expect from a Tuesday night. We've got 1 or 2 bumps and bruises, but we're going to see how they train today, and see if they can. We've got some big distance coverers in the group that played Saturday, Tuesday, that would have done 25, 26k in the 2 games, and we're asking them to go again on 3 days later. We have to be careful. We need to make sure that we put the right blend together, and also that the bench is strong to give us that energy off the bench.
One name that did come back onto the bench on Tuesday night was Alex Whittle. How good is it to have him back involved, and is he anywhere near match fitness yet, do you think, for 90 minutes?
Yes, we've been crying out for a left back. We've tried to sign 2 or 3 because we weren't sure how long Alex was going to be. But it's going to be a big ask for him to play every game. So we're still exploring that option. Most of the goals we've conceded have come down that side because we haven't got a natural left back. It's great to have him back, and hopefully he's fit and ready to go.
Well, good luck for tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Get the VIP treatment at Hewish Park. Enjoy a 2-course meal prepared by our own executive chef, a matchday ticket, match programme, team sheet and allocated parking. You can even put your questions to manager Mark Cooper. Why not book online today?